discretion is advised. Side Quest is a shit show.
And I do believe that is the beginning of the show. People are already noticing that I did not proofread the lore. Or did I mean to spell assassin? Welcome to Side Quest, everyone. Friday night, new time. From here on out, Friday nights will be at 8 p.m. Central Time in the Americas of the Earth realm. And we're doing this because we didn't want to be on here as late as last season. So, we are here now with my two co-hosts this time. Because we are missing a fairy. She's dead. She gave me the same excuse that she always gives. I have a headache. So, that's really her excuse too. She's like, I have a headache, please. I'm missing the show tonight. So, I am joined by my other two co-hosts, the lovely Lyra, who is
Hello.
an elven whore, and
Thank you.
you're welcome. And, of course, the killing Jester.
Huh? What?
Yes.
Are we doing a show?
We also have a new rule. It's an
What?
old rule, but it's new to you people because you're new to the show. If you break the fourth wall, I will kill you automatically.
Who?
So, do not break the veil into the earth realm too hard. Okay? Let's not do that. I will fucking waste you, motherfuckers. Alright?
Oh, I didn't get the memo.
How's everyone doing tonight? Rules are scrolling across the bottom. Of course, special attacks are $50, can only be purchased once per person per show. The available special attacks are below, and those proceeds go directly to the person you activate, regardless of all other super chats being split amongst the show. Thank you all so much for your donations. Help to keep the show running. And also we have Streamlabs. And Streamlabs, if you don't want to do super chats, we all appreciate everything you guys do to keep this show running, to make us a little money, to make it worthwhile, because just doing it for you people is not enough.
No!
In fact,
Give us money!
It was not, it never would be enough. We don't love you, you're not our children. Even if you were, I would not love you, because I am incapable of loving children.
That's too close.
Get out of there! Get out of there!
Who's your necro daddy?
Ew. I didn't know we were going this fast. Jesus Christ, slow it down.
If I had children, I think I would be a good father. Anytime they did something bad, I would murder them. But then I would use my powers of resurrection to wake them back up, bring them back to life, so I can murder them again. And they would never do anything wrong after the couple times of that.
Yeah, but the babies, they're gonna make a poo-poo in the pee-pees.
No, I'm not talking about infants. I'm talking about children.
Yeah, but when you murder things, they evacuate themselves. They're gonna be caca and doo-doo everywhere.
Who gives a shit?
Well, hey man, I ain't gotta clean that up.
Yeah, they do, clearly.
I just work as a jester. I just make with the ha-has. I don't make with
Neither
the
do I. I leave Poe to do that. Speaking of Poe, Poe will be joining SideQuest in September. He had some traveling to do. I had to send him into the next town, and the nearest town to buy us some supplies. But he will return. Is Poe and his super attack back yet? We need Poe. That is Sir Charles Willing McGogan. I gave $2 to say no. I just answered that fucking question. I knew it was going to come up. Poe will return in September. Maybe Monday, maybe next Friday, I don't know. But one of those 2 days, most definitely.
Magoog, you got like that ESP telekinesis thing.
Yes,
You can read the minds.
Yes.
You're psychotic.
I have ESPN.
Yes. It's amazing. You're psychotic and stuff. It's amazing. The powers you have.
Somebody screen cap him doing that thing. I want it for later. Welcome to the show, everyone. And, we're slowly learning to work with each other, us and the new co-host, different people from different parts of the world. And so give us some time to build up a format, if there even is going to be one. I don't know. It's a shit show. SideQuest is a shit show, so there might not be a format. But we're definitely going to get around to the grind tonight. For sure. The grind is happening. That's all I have to say.
I have no clue what you're talking about over there. I just work here.
And you barely do that.
Hey, come on. Just because the broad with the boobs ain't here, don't mean you gotta get your own guy.
Is the grind the thing that happens when there's nobody around and I say no and no one listens?
Holy shit, she said more than 3 words in a sentence.
Fuck you.
Damn. Oh my God.
It's a historical moment on SideQuest.
Yes.
Lyra said way more words.
Come
Take
on.
the bow,
Listen.
sweetheart. Show it the cleavage.
Shut up.
Let's face it. Last time, it was not completely her fault. We sent her into a state of shock.
Well, if she wasn't so damn highfalutin with her elf nose state, she would have stopped and smelled the roses over there. And she would have. What do you mean, damn it? You're the one who wants the extinction of everything but elves.
I never said that.
You think knife is a number one, and it's terrible.
No.
You don't want inclusion in things.
All I have to say is that one of my favorite things to do is find a young and naive elf girl that has not been outside of her village and seen the world, and then invite her on this show to corrupt her sweet, sweet, fragile mind.
I'll do that.
Somebody help me.
Well, welcome. You want to do my show SideQuest? Oh, what's a SideQuest show? Oh, it's a lot like bondage.
What's that? Come, let me show you.
I got a gimp mask for you, baby.
Oh my! Holy crap! Did you see that close up? He's got one big giant tooth in his head, and he just draws lines on it. Holy! He's oh my God! It's like a hoof in his mouth.
Was there any time that you were funny?
No.
Is there any time in your entire life? Name one time.
I just said no. Clean the shit out of your ears.
Okay. All right. Calm down, AARP. We're going to get around.
What the hell? I thought that was life alert. I thought.
It's going to change every show. It's going to change.
I'm working without a net over here. First you tell me to be quiet, and now you're telling me to fucking amp it up. What the hell do you want from me? I'm confused.
Let's give Lyra a little chance to say something this show, okay?
I can feel my reproductive organs rotting out of me already.
That's what happens when you fall asleep.
Is that what I smell?
What?
Is that what I smell?
Oh.
She's just like, I've always wanted to do the internet equivalent of afterbirth falling out of my vagina.
Like gummy worms.
Ha! There's like a visualization there, but then the sweet smell, and something tells me that it's not sweet.
Oh.
I gotta send you something on my viewing crystal later, honey. Something I saw on the Earth realm.
I can't wait.
It's gonna break your fourth wall.
Oh my God.
It's the fourth wall is the cervix wall, apparently.
No, it's oh God, no.
Yeah, have you guys ever seen that video of a child being born, and like the woman's on the doctor table? It's from the Earth realm. They have strange medical practices, and the child is coming out feet first, right?
Oh.
And one of the feet has breached the anal cavity. And one of the baby's legs is coming out of the woman's butthole. And the other of the baby's legs is coming out of her vagina, and he's stuck. He's got like a piece of skin.
And,
Oh.
well, here, the woman work in the field and just plop the kid out, and the kid starts working right next to her.
Right. It's
What
a
the
lot
hell's
easier.
wrong?
That is a lot easier. But there, and then, like, I watched this video. It was insane, right? And I'm watching it. It's from the other room. And then the doctor goes, he goes in with these little sharp scissors.
No!
He snips the skin between the butthole and the vagina.
Oh, he gets the gooch.
Yeah, and he just goes, cack! And the baby come out, and then all this poo come out, as well as the umbilical cord in mess.
Oh.
And blood. And it was horrifying. Anybody who
like
says...
my Friday night.
Yeah.
Poo and blood.
Anybody who says that the birth of a child is a magical thing is obviously confusing magic with demonic powers. And the kid looked like a fucking lizard. It wasn't even breathing. It was like purple skinned. Like the doctor had to pick it up and flop it down and like, you know, do
Why
this.
didn't they put it back in till it was done?
Right.
It wasn't done cooking.
Apparently not.
And that's why I apologize to my mom every day for being born.
And you know the husband came in there and saw that, right? Like saw the doctor having to snip, and then the doctor was like, I'm going to have to sew it back up. And the husband's sitting there going, I had a couple more stitches. Tighten it up a little bit. Tighten it up a little bit for me, doc. Slips the doctor a 50. Like, here you go. Buy yourself a
put a drawstring on that fucking thing.
You would think after years and years of evolution they've been through, they would have something more advanced than a portal to hell tearing open in a woman's lower half to make it human.
Right? Like it's not like elves who just sing a song and the fucking babies sprout out of the ground or something.
Well, that was good.
I have no idea. I have no idea how elves are born, apparently.
Let's go with that.
That was good, Elfie. I'll give you a point. Here we go.
A vortex of hell. A vortex to the infernix.
That ain't sulfur. That's doo-doo.
That baby just come out was like, I just been through all 9 levels. This guy Dante showed me around. It was cool.
That's why they come out screaming.
Right?
What did they name the child?
Damien.
Oh. Be fitting.
I have to keep an eye on the auto leveling of my crystal. Let's go to some super chats. Stephen Mims says, Lord Magog banished the Jester for a time with extreme necromancy. So that is a $10 activation for me. Oh! Worship me. There we go. boom, you will all worship me. And I have to attack the Jester, which I will do after I'm done reading these. Remember, the last time you flirted with an elf, you got cursed with lightning shooting out of your doink when you got upset. Is this the elf? Does this elf have a cat? Does this elf have a cat? No. This, please type properly, people. Like,
First day with a new set of fingers.
yeah, apparently. No, this Lyra, I don't believe Lyra is related to the elven princess that I went on a single date with, and she cursed me with dick lightning.
I feel like I would have heard about it if I was.
Yeah, I mean, I assume you know who the royal family is, but that doesn't mean you know them. You know, it's a lot of elves in the Nelkwood tribes. You know, and it was, I believe it was Anathea, I think her name was, and yeah, she gave me dick lightning.
Yeah, that'll happen.
They give me harsh dick lightning.
Oh my God, that must have been murder on your pubes.
Hashtag dick lightning.
That must have been dark on your soul.
Right? Lord Tarek of Sothos in Streamlabs gave $1 a health condom for Lyra. Show Erilyn a good time. Don't disappoint her like Magog did. Hashtag orc in the sheets. Unfortunately, Erilyn is not here. He did not wait around to find out that part of the show. So he goes, 1 healing enema for the Viagra Vagabond. He'll need it for his broken hip. So you both have single health potions. You all have single health potions, 1 point. And then Rimshi gave $10. I want to see combat between the pixie and the geriatric joke, my Lord Magog. Please decide who have the more deserving insult. And then he went on to say, sorry, my bud, I meant the elf. So the elf and the joke, I think the elf is activated on that one. I want to see that. Some combat. I'll do both, because he also gave $5 to correct himself. So Lyra gets a single attack.
This is where I go. This is where I do my thing.
And then the Joker will get...
Please try to stop me if you've heard this one before. I know. My name is so hard.
Yeah, well, the Joker and Jester are the same goddamn thing. They're just...
I know what I am.
You know, just a crazy ass...
Geritol sucking.
Well, I don't even remember your attacks, Lyra. What's your other one?
This is gonna hurt you a lot more than me. I think.
I don't know.
You say autistic things.
Man!
You bore us. I don't know what.
Hey, at least I don't look like I've given like 20 blowjobs already. My makeup is pristine. But...
Yay! That counts.
Oh,
that's a health point.
God.
All right. Killing Jester, attack her so that.
Well, sweetheart, it seems that I'm a man. I'm not like your boyfriend to know how to put on the makeup over there. You know, the little fucking fancy lad.
That was
terrible. That was awful. God,
now,
I'm ashamed.
Now I have to. Now I have to do a double attack on the Jester. Okay, Jester.
I'm so embarrassed that took a health point off of me.
Oh, kiss my ass. Oh.
That was good. That was really good. Like it wasn't even her turn to attack it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna take.
I hate you all. I need my health potion now.
Right. As you know, most Jesters. Fine, I'll fucking give you the fucking there. Jeez.
Yeah.
There.
So I don't die again. We're not having that kind of show. I hate that castration spell you cast. It gives me the fucking willies.
As you know, most Jesters perform their comedic acts wielding a scepter. Of course, the Killing Jester is the only one who has a scepter that is shaped like one of those extension arm grabby things.
I hate you. I fucking hate you. I hope you slide under a cart and get run over by a mule. You fuck. Why the fuck did I help you? Why the hell did I help you?
You're lucky. You're lucky you used your health potion, because that would have killed you. That was a double attack, so.
This fuck comes running out of the fucking forest, holding his fucking skirt up with a fucking vanguard of fucking plate-wearing fucking guys coming after him. Ah!
Hey, you've never faced off the Vanguard, okay? They are magically, like, they're impervious to magic. The
You're
magic
goddamn right I never
invincible.
faced off against them. I ain't stupid. I see them, I run the other fucking way.
Well, I was hit. I have no idea who gave the location of my tower to the Vanguard.
Arcturus?
Was it you?
Arcturus?
It was you, weren't you?
It was Arcturus.
Like you were trying to use the crystal.
No.
Yeah, I know it was one of you motherfuckers I gave the crystal to. Because you
Arcturus.
called him. No.
Check his caller ID.
You used my crystal to try and attempt to order something off the Home Shopping Network, and you instead connected with the Vanguard.
Those clapping monkeys are funny. I wanted the clapping monkeys. That's it. I didn't call the Vanguard on you.
Oh, right. You're gonna, like...
on me.
That was a good joke. I know because I wrote it. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to take a...
Hold on. I'm getting squeezed out by your fucking ego.
No, that was your last health potion for 2 minutes, Jester. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to take that one from you. That was a pretty good one.
I'm dying.
No, you know what? Yeah, you can just, if you would, please.
Oh, no! I'm dying!
Somebody get a hold of his 401k.
Next of kin.
Next of kin, like... He doesn't have next of kin. He has next of kink. You know, that's a different thing. So that's 2 minutes without the killing Jester. He gets to take a 2-minute break while I read the last of the super chats, because I believe 1 or 2 more came in. Just 1. All right. Vladimir Dragonov says, one of the subordinates asked me to ask you this. For maps, should we torture or send straight to hell? Or equivalent of? Why would you want to torture a map? I mean, maps lead to treasures. Like, everybody needs a map, especially with questing.
Treasures like small children. No, probably not.
I was leading you there.
Yeah.
You saw it. You saw the bait. It was on the hook. Why'd you bite?
I don't know. We always do.
That's how you ended up married. Ooh, bird. Sick bird. Lupacillo says, health potion for Pied Piper of putrid people, Magog, brewed with the aged menstrual juices of a dozen California harpies, boiled in Beardy's outhouse and seasoned with a pickled cunt sweet, or the pickled cunt sweat of a 350-pound, 37-year-old Portland cat mom. Bottoms up.
Wow, I've never been able to smell an idea before.
I know. I feel like I've just tasted the color purple. I don't know why. Lord Terracosothos puts in another Streamlabs to say, looks like the Cialis comedian needs a healing enema with extra punch, and this one is laced with cocaine. So, there we go. I get some disgusting health potion. You know. I'll take it. Thank you. And it is resurrection time, so come on back.
God damn it.
Jester, the killing, but he also got a health potion. So instead of coming back with half health, he'll be coming back with full health. So everybody's at full health except for Lyra, but of course you have a health potion waiting in the wings, elf. If you so wish to use it.
I better if he's coming back.
Clear! You messed up my makeup there, Stinky. Stop killing me. You son
We
of...
all know. We know what did that.
You know, you... Why you... I liked it better when you shut up.
Good.
So, yes, to answer your question, Vladimir Dragunov, I would assume that you would go ahead and just skip torture and send maps straight to hell, because they'll get plenty of torture in hell, way worse than you could ever come up with. In hell, maps get fucked by children, not the other way around.
That is the worst thing
Demon children.
imaginable.
Demon
That
children with
is
spiked
terrible.
testicles and corkscrewed spiny penises like a duck.
Pineapples, and coconuts, and very large objects. I think that is disgusting.
Why does
and
everybody
should all
get,
be
why
burned
does
at the
everybody go with pineapples? Ever since the Little Nicky movie, everybody talks about Little Nicky.
stake. I've
Wasn't
been
that great of a
talking
movie?
about pineapples for years, and they're underappreciated until the Little Nicky, he ripped me off. I seen that movie on the viewing crystal.
You know, I just feel sorry for SpongeBob. You know, somebody comes along, grabs his fucking house, and just rams it up Hitler's ass.
Yeah. The poor little sponge guy's got crap all over him.
Yeah,
Crap and blood and
Nazi crap filled with syphilis.
Probably Nazi doo-doo. But from the history books, it sounded like that sort of thing.
Yeah, maybe.
He liked kind of like getting peed on. He liked the golden shower approach.
All right.
In between shots of methamphetamines.
Yep, and bouts of syphilis induced madness. Another quick one. Vladimir Dragunov says, so hell? Yeah, we answered that. Sir Charles Willing McGoganite says, Americans attack Area 51, European attack the Vatican, drag out the aliens and the priests. Best alien versus predator ever. Yeah.
I like that.
Heals for the elf. So that is a $5 healing. So that's like 3
What is
potions.
this?
That's like 3
What is
potions.
What is this? Hey!
They don't want
now.
her to die. They just don't.
They want the broad around. This is they love the elf though state. You're all bigots.
No.
They just they like the naive and innocence of her persona.
That broad's on her second bottle of Chardonnay over there, and you fucking want her around?
Still
Me?
my first.
I'm
Thank you
the
very
talent. I'm the one that makes the ha-has.
You're the one who makes the doo-doos.
Now you're gonna make diaper wedge.
Oh, man.
Bring forth my depends. The master needs a wiping. Bring me all your tux medicated pads.
I'm pretty sure I saw you in an episode of Kingdom Hospital.
It was the hospice edition.
Could you imagine, like, an ER-like show based in medieval world?
Oh,
Like on fantasy. Like, could you imagine an ER show based in Voth with all of our like craziness and dragons and shit and orcs and like, could you imagine that with like the doctor and the nurse are trying to have this like dramatic loving moment, but in the background there's like orcs laying on the table screaming because they've lost legs in the Civil War. You know, they're
there's fireballs going off. Straight
like
arrows.
fairies are quickly mixing together health potions to try to get them out as fast as you can, and it just cuts to the doctor, and he's like, I can't live without you. I don't know why, but didn't you sleep with Becky? Yes, but she didn't mean that much to me. You have to understand, I've loved you. And then in the background, a dragon's like, ah!
Couple of hobbits doing triage on a fucking brownie.
The running
I'm trying
gag
to
is
save him. God damn it!
Can you imagine like the
Mental prick. Get over here!
Then you imagine the opening sequence to MASH, but it's like dragons flying through the air, and instead of a helicopter, the dragon has like a big red cross on its back, and it's do suicide is painless. Roar! They land with like wounded people on their back, and they're like hoisting them off the dragon. Like, get them into the triage tent.
I'm Benjamin Pierce helmet. They call me Hawkeye. He's got a bow and arrow.
Well, that was a rip.
I'm Trapper John. He's covered in furs.
Like Arcturus is like the dean of the hospital. Like
he's the anesthesiologist.
Yeah, he's just like
constantly getting high on his own shit.
Yeah, over there just. Oh, this is fantastic.
Oh, try the green one.
He just the doctor's like, I need some more numbing potion over here, Arcturus, and Arcturus is like, indubitably.
He'll give him fucking 10 fucking lines of a sentence and say everything except what you want him to talk about. A fucking you ever try to talk to Arcturus? Oh my God, it's fucking like talking to an encyclopedia. You ask him a question, you get 10 fucking lines of what the fuck are you talking about? Talk normal.
He's yes, doctor, I will endeavor to do so. After, of course, I check out this. It's like, just give me the numbing agent.
That son of a bitch tried to cure my crotch rot. I got rid of the crotch rot, and he told me to do all these steps. He gave me this salve, this ointment, this salve that put on down there, and I rubbed it on, and it got rid of the crotch rot. It was no longer dripping, but now it burns when I pee. He told me to roll myself in the freshest cow flop that I can and go slap the nearest innkeeper, get on my knees, say mammy, and praise the third moon in the house of retrograde. I didn't know what he was talking about. I was like, that's a funny cure for crotch rot.
I don't think Arcturus is a licensed physician.
I don't know, but it burns like a motherfucker when I pee now. I gotta go back and see this guy.
Yeah, okay. You do that. Next next time he'll take you down to the docks for a leeching.
He's not touching anything but leech. I'll be right back. I'll be right back, you guys. I got something I gotta do behind you.
Okay. You go do it.
I have the sneaking suspicion that those might not be the recommendations.
Wait, Jesus!
What the fuck?
Oh my God! Oh God! Oh! I set up yonder smoke alarm.
That's what he meant by it burns when he pees.
I didn't think there would be smoke. Like, dude, oh my God. He set off the magical fire alarm. Oh, not gonna lie, I don't know where to go from here.
Behold! It burns when I pee!
Nobody even knew what you were doing. All we heard was a whoosh. It's like he was like, I'm gonna do a funny gag about it burning when I pee, and it's gonna involve fire. But then he accidentally caught the cat on fire, and it ran around the house. It set off all the magical smoke crystals.
Maybe I should be like a broad and pee sitting down.
If that cat had 9 lives, he just used them all.
Oh, God. I think I heard the royal hounds are barking.
Oh man. Oh, that's
Well, that one fell on its face.
yeah.
The greatest thing I've ever seen.
I'm giving you a health. I'm taking a health point for that one.
What? Oh, come on.
A complete fucking fail. That utter failure of a joke. I even gave you plenty of time to set it up, but you.
Oh.
It's better when it randomly happens, like you know, like when I accidentally caught my dick on fire. That was completely by accident. It was completely by accident. These are the things that happen on SideQuest, by the way, Lyra. So if you want to be more popular on this show, you either have to show some cleavage or catch a body part of some sort on fire.
Okay.
Those are the two requisites.
Well, I know which decision I'm making because I am not safe with fire.
No, that straw you call hair will go up very quickly.
Yeah, don't catch your hair on fire. That would be terrible. I don't need that on stream. Like, oh my god, like people are gonna, that'll go viral. People are like, what is this show where a crazy elf girl caught her fucking head on
Wait
fire?
a minute, maybe you should do it.
It's like, well, I'm sorry, she was reenacting Michael Jackson's Pepsi commercial. That's a throwback. Dad, I deserve points for that. That was
No, you can't give yourself points.
Yeah, I can. I'm running the show, you
I
fucking
hate
asshole.
you. Where's Arcturus?
Oh, all
Let
right.
her in.
Sir Charles Willing McGoggenite says, this Jew likes boobs. Get better implants, Jester.
Hey! Oh. Hey! Oh. Hey!
It's like his fat was doing the wave.
It hasn't stopped moving yet.
It's like when you see at a slaughter ball stadium, everybody's whoa.
Hey, I've been backed up for 2 months. I got poopy in there. I had to get an x-ray last week. And it said, I had to have a magical person look into it, an enchantress.
Right.
And she said that I had what was the words? Remarkable amount of fecal matter in my intestines.
He just is nothing but a really geriatric wheelchair filled with shit jokes.
I tried to stick my finger up my bum and pull some out, and it didn't work. This finger.
That's called a prostate exam, and you're not supposed to do it to yourself. You're supposed to pay a professional. You're supposed to pay a professional. So call Arcturus back.
Both of them.
Call Arcturus back. He'll do that for you.
No, he makes it pee.
That was the one time in your life you're going to get called remarkable, man. You don't take that for granted.
All right. John Clark gave $100. I'm glad to see the elf didn't get scared off by all this amazing insanity. Here's 50 for both the elf and the nursing home escapee. Have fun! That is an activation of 2 special attacks.
Wow.
1 for the elf, 1 for the jester. Which means,
thank you.
With Erlyn gone, I'm the only one who dies twice!
Go first! Ladies first. I'm a gentleman.
All right, we're gonna activate Lyra first. So here we go.
Oh boy. Is that a good old boy or a bad old boy? No one knows. Because I'm a fucking autist, man.
And we're back.
Damn it.
That was an activation of Lyra's special attack, which makes me laugh every time. We, Jester and Magog, are dead. Lyra's got the floor for 2 minutes.
Well, that's hi. It's just me now. I am here and you are here. And I don't know. I hope my delicate constitution can handle more of this show. I have yet to see if it will be able to, but I am trying. Oh, I guess while I'm here, I could ask you guys for some advice. I'm still not entirely used to all the terminology being thrown around here, and I don't know. Jester and Magog said something about what was it called? They wanted to have a devil's threesome, I think they called it. What does that mean? Can someone help me with that? Maybe it's just not something used commonly in elf language, but I'm concerned. So if anyone knows, please help me. Yeah. I'm still here now, and you're all here, and this will be a wonderful memory someday in the future.
Ugh.
Oh God, I had to come back alive to the end of that. Oof.
Oh, we are.
It's rough.
I love how like awkward and shy she is. It's great.
I know, it's awesome.
people are going to be activating her more than any other player on this show, just to put her on spot for 2 minutes per show.
Yeah.
People
She knows how to make the money there.
People the world around are all stress sweating in sympathy for me.
By the way,
watch her turn different colors of red.
By the way, this turned into a devil's threesome the moment Erilyn canceled the show.
Mm-hmm.
She canceled.
We got the wobbly tea going on over here. Yeah.
And that is an activation of the Killing Jester special attack.
Seriously, guys, you've been a lovely audience. Now get the fuck out of here.
All right, the ante is an activation of the Killing Jester. Me and Lyra are there.
Finally. Hiya. What's going on? I'm the Killing Jester, as you know. Me, I'm from the brine. I'm from the south side of the brine. Let me give you just a little bit of fucking lore over here. I'm from the south side of the brine. We got 13, count them, 13 royal families over there. They're all merchant families, right? Yeah, come here. Here, I got to look at you. All right. And I worked for the 13th. He was down the south. He was a little tiny dude. So what happened was, I'm sitting there and I'm working for the dude. And, well, I went a little bit too hard on his wife and they wanted to kill me. So anyway, like being what I am and who I am, I took the fuck off. I said, nope, I'm out of fucking Dodge. So I'm beating feet all the way across the fucking place. And I run into this fucking fancy pants running for his life from the Vanguard. See, I thought the Vanguard was after me, right? But I ain't nobody. I'm just a fucking Jester. So I see him, and I fucking duck him into one of these little fucking hidey holes. They pass over. Fucking, this guy, he gives me a viewing crystal out of fucking just sheer appreciation for what I did to him. Not to him, for him. Let's get that right. For him. So, plus Daddy wanted me to shut up. He said I talk too fucking much. Fuck him. So, he said one day when he gets conquering your universe, he wanted me to see where he's going to conquer you guys. I get to be his court jester. So I think that's a good fucking deal, right? Now, do I do any tricks? No. I do not juggle. I do not tell jokes. I do not read cards. I tried to read cards and do card tricks, but I did it with a fucking cursed tarot deck one time, and I killed 3 guys and I crippled another 2. So that's kind of out of the fucking out of the cards. You know, I'm a little bit loud now. But there you go. I gave everybody a little bit of lore on me.
It was the longest 2 minutes of my life. Just...
Hey, at least you know I could go for 2 minutes this time instead of that turban wearing fool you had on the first time. Huh?
That's exactly what your wife said.
Go fuck yourself.
Speaking of the killing Jester's wife, Grandma in Streamlabs says, Google, how do I turn off this movie video off? I don't know how I got here.
Ma! Ma, listen to me. Ma, you got the wrong channel, Ma.
That's funny.
Goodfellas is on channel 2.
On the viewing crystal.
Channel 2 on the viewing crystal.
Gotta be.
Hey, happy birthday, Ma.
Night,
I love
son.
you.
Night, son. I'm sorry.
Good night, Mrs. Cavendish, wherever you are.
Night, son says, Magog, do you and your co-hosts always have to be like a nearsighted gynecology exam to the lovely lady? Yes.
Yes.
Huh?
Abso-fucking-lutely. Is that even a question? Like we're like, oh, Lyra's here. Shk-tuck.
2 in the pink, 1 in the stink.
I'll be gentle.
Okay,
speaking... Wait. Sidebar. Speaking of gynecology exams, there's a story in the grind.
I don't like this.
In roughly... When are we going to start? Okay, yeah. In roughly 30 minutes or so, we'll get to it. But, yeah. I can't wait. All right, go ahead. All right. Did we die all enough times and stuff? Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's everything. I think that's all the Streamlabs, all the Super Chats as of right now. Thank you for that $100 donation.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, it was wonderful, wonderful. Everybody give him.
Hooray! It should have been 200.
Yes, everybody give John Clark a hand. Yes.
John Clark.
Yeah,
I'm gonna remember your name.
Yeah, he's he's one of the other Clark brothers.
Who was his brother, Lewis?
I think Clark was the first name, wasn't it? Lewis and Clark.
Lois and Clark. No, I was there at their first expedition.
No.
No, you really weren't.
I don't remember. I got brain damage. I've had one too many strokes.
He has more strokes than Billy Squire.
I got more strokes than the song that I heard on the jukebox. On the Nickelodeon. A Nickelodeon is a thing you put a nickel in and you listen to some old-timey music.
He's been learning a lot about the Earth Realm old-timey stuff, hasn't it? Just matches his character flawlessly.
Yes, it does. I'm learning about denture grip.
Why is Red Feather in the chat talking about the sundial on Epstein Island? That's got to be a weird-looking sundial. It's probably got like a dildo.
No, from what I understand from the Earth Realm, they praised this Moloch dude from ancient Arabic, Egyptian type sundial, and it's quite fascinating.
You're not an expert on anything.
Nope. No.
Like on literally anything.
No.
I can't even think of a single thing you're an expert at.
No.
You're not even an expert at shitting your own pants.
No.
You have to usually
you
end up shitting in somebody else's pants. That's how bad you are.
I shit other people's beds. I can't even shit my own bed right.
All right, so I have to spend the next hour on the Earth Realm internet.
Why? Because we suck?
With the likes of you, yes.
Well, you... Oh.
Like,
Fuck
I have to spend the next hour on the Earth Realm internet with Alice, who clearly fell way too far down the fucking rabbit hole, and this walking fucking bedpan. I don't know what to do.
Diaper watch! Your master needs another!
Like, I just want to hear the elf, like, over there. Like, she's just listening, right? Lyra's just listening for like half an hour, me and Jester going at each other. And then when it finally goes quiet, and she has a break in order to talk, she just goes, "Curiouser and curiouser."
Old people will be the death of me. Why did I sign up for this? Why? Why? Can anybody answer me? Why did I sign up for any of this mess? This is.
Well,
that's what this is. A giant yawn fest.
It does.
I saw that.
It definitely isn't. You didn't join for the insurance policies because we have Obamacare here. We have Obamacare on SideQuest. I'm sorry to say.
I certainly didn't sign up for the dental.
Oh, we have Trump's dental plan. It's like it's fantastic. He knows how to build a wall. Like, yeah.
No bridges. No bridges. Not a single bridge is built. It's just walls.
I don't even know where I get this shit.
Everyone
funny.
is talking about someone named Undoomed. That name gives me goosebumps for some reason.
I know exactly why.
Ungroomed. Ungroomed. Tell him to get a brush.
Yeah. No, Undoomed is in the chat. It seems Undoomed has come by to visit, and he is responsible for a lot of the magic done on this show. And
what magic?
The magic that you don't pay attention to.
What?
Yeah. Do you have any like Reader Digest so you can like take a break?
I need picture pages.
Listen, I need you to take a $5, go listen to a book on tape. You know?
You want a card trick?
Rewatch the moon landing and try to remember the good old days. And
yeah, the spaceship Columbia, the good old days.
Invest in some of those Bluetooth hearing aids.
What?
That joke went up like the Challenger.
Oh. Ride, Sally, ride. There's one.
No!
Girl.
No, God, no! I'm going to hell. We're going to hell.
I got you. Take one away, you son of a bitch. Take one away.
Yeah, that got me. Yeah. Those poor kids. There goes our teacher. It's better to.
Hey, does that mean we gotta turn in our homework?
God,
Fuck that part, I hated her.
we are getting canceled. Cancel culture is coming right up my asshole right now.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
We're still better off than the kids telling time on Epstein's sundial.
That's
Epstein's sundial's going up your asshole.
Was his sundial made of candy? I don't under.
What? You are going to hell.
I'm going to hell. It's like, can you imagine like other like child molesters are like, check out my van, and Epstein's like, come on, buddy.
Come on. Really?
Come on, is that the best you look at my island? I got an island, motherfucker.
I got a plane, motherfucker.
Like,
Get on my level over
Yeah,
here.
he
Where you
just-
going?
it's
Fucking move.
it's like what, like he had like a private jet that jet set around the world to picking up young tail, and it's like, what's the call sign to this aircraft? Yes,
Kitty City 1.
yeah, free candy and back. We need you to turn, north by north.
This motherfucker had a fucking school in New York totally fucking renovated into a fucking mansion.
A school.
A school.
So he felt really at home.
Yeah. His mansion in New York used to be a school, and he bought it for $1. Guess who from? Victoria's Secret fucking dude.
Right.
For $1.
That is a lot of shady shit going on there. I read some.
Oh yeah.
I read that there was like he had just signed a new will like 2 days before he died.
Yeah.
And when
2
they
days
and
before
then
they fucking
they're like
asked
the FBI is like the FBI, if you don't know people, the FBI is the Earth realm in America of the Earth realm. That's like their head investigation bureau, right? So the FBI, they're the ones who like hunt serial killers and bank robbers across straight lines and things like that. And anyway, they're interviewing the guard, like the guards on Epstein, and they're just like, "How did this happen?" And they're like, "I don't know," with $100 bills dabbing the tears from their eyes.
Yeah. Oh, the prison guards got sent home. Oh, geez, they went to their own private islands. Everybody gets an island.
Yeah, everybody gets an island.
Everybody, it's okay. It's okay. There's nothing to see here.
Yeah.
Folks.
You know what? It's all kind of shady. I wanted to see him get justice instead of taking the easy way out. But at least we can all breathe easy knowing he's on that big old slip and slide to hell.
He's down there with Hitler getting a pineapple up his butthole.
Exactly.
Yeah.
His asshole getting stretched out like a guitar string. Wow.
May he have all the asshole tearing babies in the world.
Exactly.
Yep. All doing the fucking gooch step on his fucking tail.
See, like a giant demon comes out of a fiery lake and is like, "Hey there, I got some candy."
Big old wordy fucking red dick.
And Epstein's like, "Oh, there's candy in hell. This place is awesome."
Big wordy red dick that can fuck around corners, tearing them all up. Yeah, good. Hope it fucking. Ooh. Nothing to joke about there. There's nothing to joke about with that.
All right, let's get back to it. Kaz in the chat says, $5. Deadpool attack Jester. I guess that's a $5 me.
Come on.
Ooh. Shh. Wait, shh. You hear that? He already had a stroke. I didn't even have to say anything.
You're an asshole.
All I have to do is wait, and he eventually dies himself. And that did kill you. That was your last
Oh,
point.
you muted me.
Yeah, the memes of destruction says, "I like jokes. Please send the Joker through a dimensional rift to Boston so he can join us in the rally to restore sanity and or turtles." Why turtles? Is this one of those scorpion and the frog type of deals? Sanity and the turtle? I don't... And Kaz gave $50 in Australian to say Sundial Cancel Quest. I don't know if that's an activation, Kaz, so we're just going to split that.
It's quite ominous, if anything.
Yeah, it's. But thank you so much for the rather large donation of 50 Australian dollars, which I believe is equal to about 25 American dollars and some Fosters. I think that's the exchange rate. Just some like bangers and mash, and they jam it through the window when you trade in Australian money. You know, they just jam the kangaroo meat through the fucking slidey door. And let me check Streamlabs to make sure that, because I might have seen one go off, but let me make sure. Oh, right. Nope, the last one was Grandma, so we're all caught up. Lyra, how are you enjoying being on SideQuest thus far? It's like a dick in the ear, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
It's the type of wet willy you never want to have. Like, nobody wants a wet willy, but nobody definitely wants, like, a SideQuest willy.
Yeah. Is it possible to contract a venereal disease just from listening to stupidity for long enough?
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh.
man. Welcome to the internet. You can get digital diseases. Anyway, welcome to VD Quest, everyone, and I'll be here with my co-hosts, the Killing Jester, who has returned from the grave, and Lyra. Can we start over? It's like we got an hour to go. Like, we got 20 minutes until the grind. So how do we fill this 20 minutes of wonderful dead air?
Well,
I broke everything. Everything broken on me. The whole crystal broken shit. Everything. Your crystal shit. You gave me a shit crystal. It broke on me. Everything broke.
Not my fault, and no refunds.
Fuck me.
This isn't Walmart, motherfucker.
Do you like your ears?
Oh, yeah, he's got a scary knife. I have magic.
Do you like your ears?
I like mine.
Oh, your knife ears are beautiful. I wouldn't touch them.
Oh, okay.
It is a pretty horrible thing in our world that slavers like to capture young, beautiful female elves and sell them into sex slavery. But sometimes if they misbehave or try to escape, they do cut the tips of the ears off, and it's absolutely grotesque and horrible maiming of a wonderful feature that makes elves unique. So, hashtag stop elven slavery.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah, we gotta
Terrible thing.
we gotta stop that. I mean, I can't. And Lyra's with me here, not just because she's an elf, but because she was born and raised in a shipping container, and.
Ow. I hurt myself. I think I hurt myself, really. I hurt myself, like, dying.
Stop stabbing yourself with real knives. Stop it, people. Why the thief did that too. And she ate a raw potato.
Ugh!
She thought it would be okay because it's like a potato. You're not supposed to eat potatoes uncooked. You know that, right? Like, you'll get...
Yeah, quite menacing in the right circumstances.
That gave her the liquid shits. Fucking hell, probably. She had to...
The squirts. I'm a master of them. Where's the fairy?
So is Lyra, but I think it's completely different.
Thank you.
You're the only female here, so I had to direct that at you.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey,
she's
Lyra.
over there like, damn it, Erilyn, supposed to absorb
Please
some of these
come back.
blows. Like, her nice pillows were supposed to absorb some of these blows.
They were.
Indubitably, my lord. Indubitably. Vicks vapor rub, my lord.
You're about as useless as an expired Trojan. You know that, right?
Huh? Hey, my lord, did you know that Trojans have a little serial number at the bottom of them? I bet you didn't. You never had to roll one down far enough.
I find it odd, and before we get into the lore thing, okay, like, we do have condoms in our world. That is not unique to the Earth realm. I mean, they may be made of, like, lamb skin and not as effective as what the Earth realm has perfected, but I've read history of the Earth realm, and I find it very curious why a condom company would name itself Trojans. Because the Trojans were infamous for being penetrated. Like, they literally snuck in and just wiped them out. Like, they let the Greeks in. It was trickery. It's like when a guy's like, oh, come on, baby, you know it feels better. You know?
I can't feel you.
Then all of a sudden, millions of swarming Trojans inside of you.
They saved time. They included their legal disclaimer in the title.
Like, did anybody understand why a condom company was like, here's an idea. Why don't we name ours after the Trojan horse that was infamous for penetrating an impregnable city and impregnating the bitch? If anything, if I bought Trojans, I'd be looking for the trap door on the motherfucker. I'm like, oh,
we already, motherfucker.
You ain't getting through. You ain't getting through.
That's how my nephew came to be.
Yeah.
Pinholes.
They should have gone with a more, like, this is why I don't understand the marketing of their world. Marketing involved is much more blunt and in your face. In fact, one of the condom brands we have is simply called, extra long nut catchers. Like, it tells you what it is in the name.
Straightforward, matter of fact.
Just, the only way to confuse you is if you're a squirrel.
They made, down south in the brine, they made rib condoms. We stick pebbles in the sides of them. But you get nasty blisters on your ding-ding.
Coraled for her pleasure.
Yeah, for her pleasure, but you get a tore-up dick.
It's like,
you're fucking seeing the leech letter.
I'm sorry, I've been paying attention to the Earth realm, and there's these dragon dildos.
Oh, I seen that.
That pump like hot fluid into the woman, and that's shaped like an alien tentacle and things like that, right? These dragon tentacles exist in the Earth realm, and I saw them and I went, ha! Try a real one. Like, they have no idea. They think it's so hot. Like, they're some of the most popular sex toys for females to buy. They're like, it feels so good. It's like, yeah, come to Voth, bitch. I'll introduce you to Rufus. You're never gonna forget that fucking ass cave in.
No, that dragon is terrible. That dragon is the worst. I never met a hornier fucking dragon in my life. That thing will fuck anything moving. Oh my God, I seen it. I seen that thing pounce on a deer and fuck it to death. It was flying up with the thing still on its dick.
Rufus does that to his dinner. Imagine what he'll do to an enemy.
Oh, it's terrible. Oh, God, he fucks everything. Just fucking everything in the woods. You see that thing coming? Cover your asshole. God, and they got raping trees here. The trees rape you.
Yep.
Don't come here.
I've seen some very odd things. The Earth realm likes to mimic things from our world and make them pleasurable and not dangerous. Where here in our world, it's dangerous. All right? If you want a foot that has a vagina, a severed foot that has a vagina on the end, on the stump end, in their world, it's a sex toy. In our world, it's some sort of fucked up necromancy.
Yeah. Either that or some kind of torture. You can see that down in the fucking dungeon, like over at Lord Kabash's house.
Yeah, could you imagine like people are like, oh man, waterboarding is the worst torture ever. While here, I have personally been hired to torture somebody, and I cut off both his feet and then magically glued vaginas on them, put him in stirrups, and called in the goblins.
Oh,
That guy talked in 13 minutes! He spilled his whole fucking life story, even shit he didn't even know.
He gave up his mother, I bet. You heard it.
I remember
that's
the
why I like working with him.
I remember
He knows
the last-
how to get things going.
Yeah, I remember the last time I was being tortured for information. It was rather, and I have experience in this. Okay, so these guys were amateurs, and they're sitting there, and I'm strapped to this chair. They've already jammed ice picks down into each of my toenails, which yeah, that's a Friday night for me, motherfucker. So anyway, they've obviously never been on side quest. So here I am being tortured, right? And they've got the ice picks in, and they're thinking they're going to get information out of me about the location of a particular book that I happen to have in my possession. Anyway, they're torturing me. And the one guy goes, if you don't tell us what we want to know, we will not only torture you to death, but we will find your family and torture and kill them. We'll find your fucking ex-girlfriends. And I was all like, Anathea of the Nelkwood tribe, I got an address for you. That's the punchline.
That's where you laugh, you buffoon.
Of course, I ended up frying them with my dick lightning.
Little shot of penicillin.
Oh.
You would have been out of commission for 3 days.
You figure out how to fill in time when you're missing a co-host. I don't want to hear anybody bitching about the format. The format is medieval fantasy friends. This is what they would call us. You know, like for some reason they call us medieval fantasy friends. But medieval
I'm not medieval nothing.
Medieval fantasy friends.
Fucking shit.
We're not friends.
I hate everybody here.
Oh. Medieval fantasy frenemies. Hanging out together.
Frenemies?
That's
You've been going on Tumblr again?
I'm gonna hatchet your face, you fucking juggalo. Shut up.
Fuck Reddit.
Go back to listening to ICP and leave me alone.
Whoop whoop, fam.
What are you?
There's a gathering. There's a gathering soon.
That got Lyra real good. So, that one for some reason really struck home with her. Like instantly, she started having flashbacks of her teenage years, listening to Violent J and Shaggy. Too dope.
I wasn't gonna pull out that card, but you pulled it for me.
That's too real.
Like you just. It's like you see a juggalo and you're like, what the hell? But then you see Killing Jester and you're like, I really wish he would run through the house with a hatchet. I hope he falls.
I hope you fall on that. I am not a gigolo. A jangalo.
Juggaluggarody. Juggaluggarody.
The great Malenko can suck my butthole.
The fact that he knows. He's trying to play it off like, I'm not a juggalo. And then he literally says the Great Malenko, which is arguably their very best album. And,
True.
Like, I gave you guys Earth Crystals to do this research. How did you even end up finding the Insane Clown Posse?
Spotify.
All right. Well, I don't listen to Insane Clown Posse. I can tell you right now that it's just... Oh, that's some good Fago. I'm not...
I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Whoop whoop, fam. Whoop whoop, player.
That killed Lyra. I'm sorry. That was your last health point.
Get her out.
Take 2 minutes. Take 2 minutes. That was good.
Yes. We know how to get her out of there.
Oh, she had like 5 healing potions, and she just won't use them. She's gonna have a lot left over. That's okay. That's okay. I'll activate some of them when she comes back. Instead of just coming back half health, she'll come back fully healed.
She deserved to die at least once. Come on.
Let me take a sip of Fago real quick.
You got the blueberry blast? Fuck yeah. Whoop whoop.
All right, let's check some super chats. All right.
For family.
All right.
One out for my boys. Oh God, my rug.
You don't
They
own
put the fire out.
Who the fuck owns a rug? No, I'm joking. You better clean that up because that rug really pulls the room together, dude.
Government pissed on my rug.
I hate this show.
I hate you. Why did you hire me, you fuck? Why am I doing this to myself?
I spend 2 hours laughing so damn hard I end up coughing. That's how unattractive this show is. Like, who wants to listen to me just hacking up a lung because I'm laughing so hard?
I'm sitting here in a fucking. God damn it!
Can we get like a reenactment of the dude with the killing Jester instead? Like, I could just imagine you just with the sunglasses on, with your head out of the toilet, and they come in walking with the bowling ball, and they're like, "What the fuck is this?" And you're like, "Obviously, you're not a golfer." And I'll be John Goodman's character. Over the line!
Dude, but dressed like this.
Like, I just ignite a spell. You're entering a world of pain.
Yeah.
You're entering a world of pain. You're resurrected. You're resurrected, Elf. And I'm going to activate some healing potions for you so that you're full health.
Thank you.
And I think Joker still has like one healing potion too left.
Heal me, my lord.
Right, there you go.
I just can't believe there are more people in our dimension that like ICP than in Earth where they're from.
Apparently. Chugga-lugga-roni.
Welcome to the House of Horrors.
All right, let me get to some of these. We're going off on tangents again, and it's almost time for the grind. All right, Night Sun, do you have an address where I can send you a dildo made of raping tree wood? Yes, if you go to the magogofmorscar.com website, at the very bottom under all the links, there's a P.O. box. It is public. You can send stuff to me as long as it isn't, illegal. It'll come through the portal, and it might not be functional on the other side, too, by the way. Some things with complex moving parts don't make it through the magical veil to my end, like bombs.
Yeah.
So don't even bother sending bombs to me.
Don't do that, man.
Please, it's not even worth it. The moving parts will break when it crosses the veil.
Yeah, man.
Sir Charles Willing McGoggonite says, Devil's Three-Way for 20 minutes, just to pass the time.
Do we have to?
As long as we're wearing our Juggalo makeup.
This is my worst nightmare.
Whoop, whoop.
That makes me want to change my answer about Epstein. Don't send him straight to hell. Make him have a threesome with juggalos first. Then send him to hell.
What are you talking about? What do you think hell is?
Send them to the gathering.
It's like they just play Magic the Gathering afterwards,
Oh, God.
Sir Charles Willing McGoggonite then goes on to say, Elf still had 5 heals. Here are 2 more.
Oh,
You're gonna run out of heals at this rate. Like you're just gonna be.
Hey,
You took it. I'm just gonna start handing them out since you guys aren't requesting your heals.
what is this elf favoritism here? This is unconscionable. That's
Kaz.
a word, right?
Yes. Kaz says, Killing joke, Gib jokes. Kaz is drunk again. That's the only explanation.
Well, from what I understand in the Earth realm, if you live in Australia, you gotta be drunk.
Yeah, you also, it's very hard to get to their country, actually. They have stricter border controls than even America has. Like, everybody's bitching about the American border needing to be, like, open and, and all this and that. And it's like, why don't y'all have, like, just to get into Australia, you have to, like, show up at the airport, walk off the plane, and they throw a manta ray at you. Right? And if that's Steve Irwin's your ass, you're not getting it.
They do that with emus in the south side. they throw emus inside the plane, and if you can get off and get past it, you're okay.
You make my jokes worse, which is why you're the killing jester.
Huh?
Like, I have a perfectly great setup for a joke. The punchline lands, Lyra laughs, and then you come in and take it too far because you're the killing jester. And then
that's my job.
Yeah, it is your job, and I'm paying you for your job. Okay.
I'm a flavor enhancer, like MSG.
All right.
Like accent.
Yeah, it's
garlic salt.
More like a pain
Mrs.
in my
Dash.
Ass. You're more like Mrs. Butterworth.
Mrs. Butterworth is a hot piece of ass. I drag her over the shitball and flour.
Are you sure you're not the Puritan jester?
Fuck that. Aunt Jemima was better with the scarf on her head.
Let me get to these, okay? Lord Tarek of Sothos in Streamlabs says, some healing Fago for Lyra and Jester 2 Dope.
Whoop, whoop, fam.
It's never going away. You thought the ethno-elf thing is...
Yeah.
The elf-no thing? Like, you thought that wasn't going away? Yeah.
Like a roadie. Makeup.
Lyra and Jester 2 Dope. Friendly Fire says, hey, Magog, do you have any human liver or some fava beans to go with this nice Chianti? Regardless, here's a health potion made out of something not disgusting for a change. Thank you, Friendly Fire. Thank you so much for finally, somebody has some fucking respect for me. I'm gonna take that, by the way. I'm gonna take it. Thank you so much. Non-disgusting health potion for the first fucking time. Thank you.
You don't want his fucking liver. That thing's pruned up.
Eric Pug says, she's so cute, I want to go full Biden with her and smell her hair. Kill Magog, though. So that is an activation of Lyra, a double activation, 2 health points against me. So I'm glad I took that health potion. So, Lyra, it's your turn.
This is gonna hurt you a lot more than me. I think.
All right, that's an activation. It's done. Now go. Now attack me.
Now go.
It didn't work what I said. Like, I had to hit it a couple times. I'm sorry. The magic's not perfect. Go fuck yourself. Right. Go ahead. Go ahead, Lyra.
You look silly. There you go.
That was sweet.
Good.
That was it. Thank you. You could really... I think she's missing the point of the show.
Did I miss that? I was cleaning up the Fago from my rug.
Like, that was 2 health. That took me down to half health, but still, I think you could have done better for Eric Pug, who gave you $10 to do that.
You paid $10 for that?
Yeah. Hey, people get what they want. I think they really like her awkward cuteness, so it probably helped. She's one of those that's going to be like, you're a stupid head.
You got my material.
How are you?
She's like scratching that one off the list now. Damn it!
Yeah.
You're stepping on my lives, Maguga.
I think that's all the super chats and all of the Streamlabs for right now. So guess what? Guess what, everyone?
Oh dear.
Guess what? It's time for the grind.
Are we supposed to do something?
No.
Okay.
See, if you actually did some preparation for the show and had a segment, then you could do your segment intro. That's my segment intro because I'm a professional and I come prepared. Unlike you. So we have to spend an hour and a half just filling in with random comedy because you won't come prepared.
Typo wedge!
And it's because, Al, you're very forgetful.
Who?
And you missed the days you were in the movie Cocoon.
Where?
All right, I promised all of you a gynecology story.
Blech.
All right?
Pussy doctor.
Lyra, I'm definitely waiting for your reaction on this.
All right.
In fact, I'm going to put the camera on your face.
Thanks.
You're welcome. All right. Nurse treated female patient's genitals like a ventriloquist dummy in front of colleagues.
Excuse
I
me?
did that.
Apparently, a registered nurse examining a vulnerable patient used his hand to make it appear like her vagina was talking. A professional hearing has been told. William Kennedy was examining the unnamed woman, referred to only as Patient A for security reasons, and for abnormal discharge in front of 3 colleagues when he pulled her labia apart and said, "Hello, my name is Patient A," treating her labia like a puppet. A nursing and midwifery council panel heard this week.
Oh. That is the greatest thing I've ever heard.
Hello, would you like some sausage? Yes, I would like some sausage. I hate this show so much.
I am utterly dumbfounded.
Where am I?
All right. Hold on. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so I can get the right details here. All right. There are no pictures of the event.
Okay.
There's no video. The incident occurred at a care home in something county. But when subsequently questioned, Kennedy played down the offense, saying it had been blown out of proportion. The 58-year-old, who was also prosecuted over the incident, was said to have been blasé when discussing what had happened, with the panel noting that Kennedy had been described as justifying and minimalizing the offense, describing it as having been blown out of proportion, relying on the absence of sexual motivation and his own sexual orientation. He's gay. So, he played with her vagina not for any sexual harassment, but to make his colleagues laugh.
So he was playing with a blown out pussy? What?
Yeah. I think we've had enough of this story.
I don't know. Where am I?
All right, let's
part of the jury for that. Wow.
Right. Let's get out. Let's get our segment of the grind, where I speak to. Hold on, it's asking me something. Stop it! Come on. There we go. Let's get to the portion of the grind where we find a story about some people being offended. Go figure, right? Publix, I guess, is like a Florida-based grocery store.
Yeah.
Does anybody know what a Publix is?
I mean, I heard of such a thing.
All right, well, everybody knows that there's like a hurricane that's like sweeping through Florida, just destroying shit right now.
No, it's coming in a couple of days. But I seen that there's plenty of preparations and emergency workers.
Right.
On
Either
their
way, like Florida's known for its fucking hurricanes.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yes. Okay.
Well, Publix put out a giant Hurricane Dorian cookie, and some people didn't find it funny.
What?
They make a giant chocolate chip cookie and then they put icing on it. And the icing can be like a cake, in a design.
Yes, I know.
Well, the icing is it's fucking Florida with a hurricane coming at it.
So?
And
That's cute.
And people are offended. Grossly offended.
Shove the cookie up their ass. Fuck them.
It's all in a matter of how you look at it. Some people thought Publix's giant chocolate chip cookie cake that the supermarket chain put out in a few bakeries in advance of the Hurricane Dorian was cute. Others, not so much.
Well, they're idiots.
What's not cute about millions of people dying? That's adorable.
One blue check-marked person on Twitter said, Publix is making these Hurricane Dorian cakes. Check it out. And then he was like, hashtag Florida, hashtag Puerto Rico, hashtag Dorian, blah, 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 blah. So because of his tweet, it went viral, or semi-viral. This week, pictures have been popping up of the enormous, colorful treat, decorated with the storm's eye and the crazy cone of uncertainty heading to a fondant Florida. Comments were mixed. Many social media users wrote in that it was adorable and couldn't wait to try one. Others slammed it as insensitive to hurricane victims.
You know what?
You can't make fun of any goddamn thing in that world. I swear to God, you can't. Everything is offensive.
I don't want to live over there. I'm happy being here with the raping tree. Oh, I mean, just getting keistered once in a while by a tree or a crazy dragon. I wouldn't want to live over there. Everybody's offended at hey, look at the cookie. You're offended by a pastry.
Heaven forbid
you?
Someone try and make some levity in a horrific situation.
Exactly.
Right. On Wednesday, Local 10 posted a picture. That's why it's a blue check mark. It's Channel 10. Of the storm snack and received some backlash. I need gas, not cakes, complained one of the people about the $10.99 price tag.
Then go next door to the Taco Bell.
That's a fucking socialist right now. They're like, Floridian Jessica Sullivan also posted a picture of the cookie, which she bought at a Publix in Jacksonville, and told CNN she received a major hate. This is horrible to make light of hurricanes, wrote one of the Facebook friends. I just thought it was funny, the Florida woman told the media outlet. I mean, yeah, these storms are serious, but if you can't find some humor in a crappy situation, you will go nuts.
Yes, you will.
Everybody give a hand to Miss Jessica Sullivan. Miss Jessica Sullivan.
I can attest, because of my advanced years, I've been doing some studies on Earth, and that's where it seems that a lot of their retirees go. A lot of old people and geriatrics, much like myself, reside in Florida. And the way they deal with hurricanes is they have parties. They have parties there.
Yeah, but guess what? What did Publix do? What do you think they did?
They caved to the pressure of over a couple of people.
How about you, Lyra? What do you think they did?
Yeah, I think he's right for once.
All right. That's good. She snuck that in there right at the end.
Hey!
Publix announcement. Hi, thank you for your feedback on the cakes, tweeted a customer service representative. It is never our goal to offend anyone with the products we offer, and I apologize that we let you down. Individual locations did make some of the hurricane cakes you've seen, and I will personally share your feedback on this cake's design with the individual stores. That probably led to them pulling it off the shelves. Honestly.
Yeah.
Honestly.
That's. I'm. No, I'm not. I'm sorry, not sorry. The Earth realm is just upside down and crazy.
Yes, it is.
A man who accidentally threw a shoebox.
Oops, sorry about that. You guys probably heard a little bit of that there because of the autoplay fucking thing on the Earth realm. All right, so let's get on with the next story now that we've talked about, fucking morons and why you should never apologize to hate mobs and offended people.
Yeah, about a cookie.
Yeah, about a fucking cookie. Come on.
A fucking crumbly cookie.
That's a big Twinkie. All right. This story breaks my heart. And
You got a heart?
Yeah, I know. It's not easy for me to be affected like this, but if this happened to me, I would just die. I would just die. I'd be resurrected, but I would just die.
Go on.
Man accidentally throws away $23,000 into a recycling bin.
Oh.
Well, that sucks to be him.
And I may not love my own mother. And I definitely don't love my fans. They're evil. And not evil in the way that I'm evil. I'm talking, they watch this show, so there's something, woo, But I do love money. A lot. And this hurts me. It honestly does. Eureka, California. A man who accidentally tossed $23,000 into the recycling bin reunited with his life savings Saturday after a worker at a recycling facility in Northern California spotted a shoebox stuffed with money.
What, and he didn't pocket it?
Yeah.
Now that's the amazing part of the story.
That is amazing.
This guy was reunited with his box of cash because a worker at a recycling center was like, whoa, I better find who this belongs to and give it back because I'm a good Samaritan. Now, he works at a recycling center, so I'm assuming he's a dirty commie. Am I wrong?
They don't make too much from what I understand about recycling.
No, I'm joking. He's a good Samaritan. When the man from Ashland, Oregon, realized his mistake on Thursday, the recycling bin had already been emptied into a truck bound for the Recology sorting facility. The facility's general manager told the Santa Rosa Press most of the recyclables from the truck had been sorted by the time the man contacted the workers. But nonetheless, they went out and were told all the workers to be on the lookout for the box. Someone spotted the box down the sorting line Friday and recovered all but 320 of it.
That's a pretty good finder's fee.
That's an oddly specific amount to just fall out of the box.
I wonder how much his rent is.
He's lucky. He's like, oh man, it was tipped over. We looked everywhere for I'm sorry, but it's missing about $3,000.
Yep.
Hey, I'll be right back. I'm getting a TV.
Right?
And a PlayStation.
The money somehow stayed in the box during the 200-mile trip to the facility.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah, that's nothing.
That's whatever. It's wedged up against cans and what they drink out of over there. All kind of schmutz.
Oh, I need some more Faygo.
Whoop whoop. Got her again. Look at that. That's a callback. It never fails. You got that insane clown magic.
Yeah, it doesn't even hurt her though because she has so many fucking healing potions.
That
See, she's back to full health.
Magic.
She's back to full health, just like that.
It's the magic healing power of Faygo.
Yep.
Who named that shit anyway?
Oh man, they won't let me do this. Oh man, that's a good story. I'll just read the headline, but they won't let me click on it because they're like, "Oh, you have magic. You can't. You have an ad blocking magic."
Yep.
Yeek no Mino says Elf No State and ICP.
That's right.
Two great tastes that taste great together. It's fantastic. It's a lovable gathering of flavors and ears and face paint, and it smells like dirty socks because they don't wash.
Right. All right. Vladimir Putin calls trans people transformers.
Ah! Somebody do sound wave.
Now, President Trump catches a lot of shit for the stupid shit he says on Twitter. And sometimes in real life, right? But come on. How are these people?
That's awesome.
Like, at least he's never gone that far.
We must get these transformers out of our country.
Yes.
They're ruining everything. I will not have a man and a woman be the transformers.
You sound Romanian, not Russian.
I don't know.
You sound like a retarded Dracula.
I had too many strokes. I lost the concept of it.
Let's do one more and then we'll take a super chat break. I'm sorry, that's so funny. I just instantly just heard the Autobots roll out.
Roll out. I heard the sound of it.
Yeah. Now the penis is a vagina.
I am transforming. Ivan. Quick, Nikolai, help! I'm transformer.
That Ford penis just turned into a Dodge vagina.
What do you transform to, Nikolai?
All right, I've gotta see this one. Hold on.
More than meets the eye, eh?
More than meets the eye.
She has a dick.
That's definitely
That's
true.
A man.
It's ma'am.
It's ma'am.
All right. Cadbury, who is a famous chocolate company, Cadbury's Unity Bar promotes diversity with 4 different kinds of chocolate. Their first attempt at diversity marketing, and it fails utterly.
Because it gives you diarrhea.
Nope. Candy Brand debuted limited edition product to celebrate India's Independence Day. Marketers are embracing diversity in a myriad of ways, from bringing to the fore stories of underrepresented groups to feature different and varied individuals in their casting. But in India, candy brand Cadbury is upholding the cause in a unique way through a chocolate bar.
Diarrhea.
To celebrate India's Independence Day, which honored the country's independence from the British Empire in 1947, Cadbury introduced the limited edition Unity Bar. It featured in a single block 4 different types of chocolate: dark, blended, milk, and white chocolate. The outside packaging also features graphics of faces with a spectrum of skin tones. So where did they go wrong?
Easy, because the Indians over there, they can't have anything with milk because they're all worship the cows.
I'm sure they use some sort of, for the Indian, I'm sure they use some sort of replacement, soy milk or something. I don't think that's it. The Independence Day, let's celebrate a country that stands united in diversity, made to celebrate the India and her people because sweet things happen when we unite, said the Unity Bar film, which is kind of a nice tag phrase, like that's like, whoa, well done, Cadbury, using a Canada headline in the Mumbai edition. That's what they got in trouble for? Like, I don't...
Really?
This is more everything wrong with diversity. You force in a set amount of predefined differences, and it's going to taste awful. I would rather see a range where you don't know what you're going to get, but it's going to taste amazing whatever it is. So they got in trouble for having dark chocolate to white chocolate and everything in between, instead of like, you don't know what you get when you buy it. It's like a surprise.
No.
You
Because
can't please diversity people. There is no pleasing them.
No, there's no apologizing. There's no pleasing. So fuck them.
Even when you try to do something good, you can't fucking... Here's a guy right here in the article on Twitter bitching about that there's white chocolate. Like,
I mean,
it should have just been all the brown chocolates. You can't have white chocolate at the top.
Of course.
Like, oh, why is the white chocolate at the top? Well, if you turn the fucking bar around, now it's on the bottom. Like,
there you go. Eat it in the mirror, jerk off.
You
there
can't.
You happy?
You can't fucking do anything right. You can't fucking do anything right.
For them, only
you get the slap.
Only the most bitter chocolate
Right.
would suit those people.
Yeah. It's chocolate with ketchup in it. How about that?
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
Shove it. What, you get a golden ticket? I'll give you a fucking golden slap. Fuck you. Shut up and eat your chocolate, you idiot.
Let's take a break and do the super chats and Streamlabs. Lysis says, chat, attack the elf. Your grandma's so fat. When she went skydiving, it took the U.S. Air Force get her up there. They then decided to drop this fat ma'am on Japan.
Huh? Go back to the cookies and the fucking stupid chocolate people.
Chat, attack the elf? Like...
Yeah, chat, get the elf. Go ahead.
Get the fucking elf, yeah.
Get the fucking elf. Get
Thank
that
you
broad.
Thank you for that donation. All right, let's go back up. Already did that one. You've still got like 2 more heals, by the way, elf. So even though that damaged you, that person's attack, it means nothing because you just heal it.
Okay.
People gave you a lot of healing potions.
Yeah.
Cass gave $5. Say, oh wait, I already got that one. Gib jokes, right? Sir Charles Willing Magogonite. Sir Charles Willing Magogonite says, Elf, you slams like Magog only has a beard to cover the stretch marks on his neck from Beardy's doink, or 2 heals for my lord. Oh, that's 2 heals for me, but he wanted to give you advice on how to properly insult me.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, nobody loves me. Nobody loves the Jester.
What are you talking about? You had a fucking special attack activated this episode.
Yeah, because out of pity.
I got the only special attack not activated, so I don't want to hear shit from any of you.
It took 2 weeks.
Half $1 healing to the Jester from the gods Wawa and the great Duncan of Donuts. So you got a heal right there. There you go.
Yeah, there we go. Some respect around.
That's
me.
actually like...
I don't get no respect. No respect at all, I tell you.
It's actually like 2.5 fucking healing potions, so...
Yeah.
So you're healed.
I got no respect.
I got no respect. $50 says, heal the Jester, great gods of Wawa and Duncan of Donuts. He said it again. That's...
See, respect. My kids don't respect me. They put crazy glue on my preparation H.
That's actually really awful. That sounds like elderly abuse. I'm gonna call.
See, I dated a girl.
I'm gonna call OSHA because I think that's who they
common tongue. She spoke this suave language, and she found me cheating on somebody, and I woke up with her trying to tar my penis to my thigh. It was terrible.
He's trying to. You just say me like one time my girlfriend super glued my dick to my thigh. Like,
yeah, I know,
fine.
but I was trying to stay in character. You know. What are you gonna do? You know, I'm trying to do the thing here. You know, I'm being a good boy here. You know, I'm trying not to yell too.
Okay, this is one of the. We're gonna end the show with this horrifying story.
Oh God.
All right, we're going to end the show with this horrifying
I know
story.
what you're going to read, and it's going to be awful. The chat is going to be terrible. It's going to be horrifying.
All right.
Miserable.
All right, we've only got like 8 minutes left, so this is perfect.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Now, how many of you have been spending time looking into the Earth realm, and you've come across videos of people doing crazy stunts along, like, the edges of buildings and things like that. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, they do that, don't they?
Yeah, they do
I've
like
seen it on that thing they call YouTube.
yeah, they do like parkour on the edge of like,
Yeah.
massive buildings and cliffs and shit, right?
Yeah, spider ass or something.
So, an extreme yoga woman who was 23 years old balances upside down off of 82-foot balcony. Moments before plunging headfirst and breaking 110 bones in her body.
What do you mean that's terrible? That's funny as shit.
Yeah.
That's what you get.
This is the moment when a young yoga enthusiast balances upside down on her balcony, seconds before plunging headfirst 82 feet and breaking 110 bones. She's 23 years old, lucky to have survived the fall. If you call that surviving, 110 bones in your body is.
Yeah.
Good Lord. So she had her phone set up and she was doing some yoga on the railing. And there's skyscrapers in the distance and she's living in a city. So she decides to try to do one of these like balancing act, spread your legs, fucking yoga stances. In San Pedro, Mexico. And then she just lost her footing. Or her
That
hand.
wind must have kicked up and just said, nope, fuck you.
Yeah, she's in San Pedro, Mexico. She was balancing in yoga. And then people were like, somebody down below was like, Trump's actually building the wall. And she faltered.
She said, adios mio. Yeah.
Now listen, if you're going to try to come to America, you're not supposed to fall into America. You're supposed to cross the border. All right? The university student at Tecnologio del Monterrey, I guess that's right, fell at around 1:10 p.m. on Saturday, reportedly breaking 110 bones. It was horrifying to watch.
No shit.
Yeah.
That was a much shorter story than I thought. Do you think we have time for one more?
No shit. That was terrifying. Fucking the chick is there, just a pile of goo. She's a pile of goo at that point. I mean, seriously, she's like silly putty. You
Yeah.
can stick her against the newspaper and pull her off.
She probably fainted, and so her body hit the ground without tensing up.
Yeah.
So she probably like went upside down, blood rushed to the head. She fainted, fell, and she probably hit like a drunk person, just flopping around. Drunk people survive shit. Like,
Because
seriously.
they're so loose.
Yeah, they're so fucking loose, man.
Can you imagine the sound?
That's why, yeah. It was still probably a really loud clack.
Oh.
Just,
Mm.
just... Hello, Mass has got me working all day. I don't know. All right, TSA bans Star Wars Coke bottles from flights because they look like bombs.
Well,
they look. I guess they're supposed to look like the little round droid with the head.
BB-8.
Yeah, a little BB-8 ball, and it's Coke, Sprite, and Diet Coke. But they ban them because they look like little hand grenades.
really?
Yeah. It's common sense that you wouldn't bring replicas of firearms or explosives onto a flight, but now that rule also applies to fictional weapons. Oh, I get it. It's not BB-8. It's the
lightsaber.
No, it's the grenade.
Oh, the thermal detonator.
The thermal detonator. Yeah, you remember that, right?
Yeah. He's got a thermal detonator.
He's got a thermal detonator. So they have little Cokes and little Sprites that are shaped kind of like the thermal detonators that you can buy at Disney's Galaxy's Edge theme park.
Awesome.
Right? But some people tried to... they wanted to keep the neat little souvenirs, so they tried to bring them on the plane with them.
Ah, you gotta stick those in your bag, man.
Looks like a little grenade, man. You're not allowed to bring that shit.
Yep. TSA will say, nope, fuck you.
And
Can't
then-
even hide them up your asshole. Those motherfuckers will find them.
And then they'll strip search you harder than the killing Jester's eyes does to Lyra.
You're goddamn right. How you doing, sweetheart? Whoop, whoop, fam.
All right. Before we end this show, let me check and make sure that was the very last of everything. All right. So, yep, Lysis and Cass says, no respect, killing, take the bit.
Huh?
I don't know. Cass is drunk.
Cass is drunk.
Yeah, that's a going theme. Everybody out there, understand, if you're watching SideQuest, you don't even have to know who Kaz is. Just know that he's drunk. All right? You just have to know that. Him and his fucking, oi, mate, you fucking, let me tell you something about protein bars, mate. It'll fuck you up, mate. It'll make your pee turn green. I hate you. Get a job, Kaz. All right? And get some help.
Kaz, stop sending me memes that don't make sense.
The man doesn't, he is not an alcoholic because alcoholics go to meetings. He's a drunk. Like, there's a difference.
He's a lush because drunks have jobs.
Yeah. The difference between an alcoholic and a drunk, an alcoholic gets a coin for being sober. Drunks spend the coin.
Oh.
To get more booze. Like he's a bum.
You bum!
You bum, you dirty bum. Get yourself a job and get yourself a suit, a nice seersucker suit, and get out there and do something with your life. Come on. Your mother will be proud.
Get the fuck out of here. Enjoy your weekend and the rest of your Friday night. We'll see you next time on SideQuest. Everybody say goodbye.
Thank you very much. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
I feel violated.
There is a distinct lack of topless wenches in this show. I'm gonna have to remedy that.